Greetings, welcome back to Amnesia Debunker Episode 2. If you are seeing the face cam in this video and the previous one, it means the editing has worked out fine. If not, fuck it. So, where we left off, we've got the fuel in the generator. We just need to set it going and set our time watch. The problem is I'm not very good at reading time from a clock. Especially one where they're holding it at an angle. So, looking at it, I don't know how long we've got. Okay, we just need to set it. Here we go. So we've got 10 minutes. Okay. What? Oh God! Okay, 5018, 5018. Oh God, this is using up fuel. Okay, here we go. Come on. So Arsenal's probably where we want to head first. Officers' quarters maintenance. Maybe there'll be fuel down in maintenance. Okay, we've got 10 minutes. I'll look at all this stuff later. Oh God. Our inventory's already getting full up. Oh. Blank. Okay. Let's get that fuel in. Oh God. How long do we have now? About just under 25 minutes. Prison communications, missing storage, soldiers' quarters. Ah, that's a problem. Come on. Okay. So when the game is paused, we might be able to read the notes. Okay, that's empty. That's where we come from down there. Arsenal, I think, is locked. Here it is. So we're going to save. I think I also need to, yeah, get rid of that. That and that. The Watts takes up space, but it is going to be useful once we're away. "10 minutes. Okay, I think there's a way in there. Yeah. God. So Delise 5342. You've just found a new objective. Objectives will be marked on your maps, and notes containing objectives will be highlighted in the notes list. If it run out of fuel. Uh-oh. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up really bad. Okay. Oh god. Flare. Okay, that'll be useful. Let's see, what did we pick up then for notes? So we've read that one about the dog tags. Roman tunnel update. 2nd of May 1916 from Sergeant Joubert. Engineers have broken through our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. They are just as we thought, structurally sound, deep, and I confess I was skeptical of this last point, but they do indeed lead into the direction of the German line. By September we should be in position to launch a massive push from inside the tunnels. Perhaps of note, inside the tunnels we found urns, Latin texts, etc. We will do our best to preserve some materials for posterity. Updates to follow. Strains. Oh, strange sounds. 14th of July 1916, night. Strange scratching sounds a few moments ago and now it sounds like someone is pacing in the hallway. Probably Renard, drunk on the stash of wine I know he hides from us. But best I confront him now, either get him into bed to sleep it off or convince him to share a bottle or two with me. 15th of July. Cold fear runs through all our veins now. Fernier has terrorized the men for answers. They say they were asleep until Reynard screams. I believed him, of course. Fernier went as far to accuse prisoner 73014 of escaping his cell and committing the murder. Impossible. I wrote about Fernier. His rage hides fear. He takes it out on the men and I can see no way to stop it. It breeds contempt. My mind slips back to the moment Reynard started screaming. How easily it could have been me. How easily it still could have. For the first time I risked the order to attack would come. I would rather face 1,000 German guns than this nameless dread. Final journal. To any who find this. Fernier, our commanding officer, cowers next to me now. He lost his mind to an abyss of fear. He repeats the same refrain over and over. Flee, flee, we must flee and seal the beast where it belongs. He wants to run, to blow up the exit behind him, sealing the demon down here, the demon and our men. His constant refrain, it is getting to me, and the same void of terror, it also is overtaking me. To any of my men who see this, once we're free of this place, I will get to the Arsenal code from him, I will get it, and I will radio it back to you. Trapped down here with that beast, the Arsenal baby are your only hope. It's all I can do now, all I have the courage to do. Get to the communications room in the soldiers' quarters, hide there, I'll broadcast the code to you. Prisoner in custody. From V. Delpy. After raid of last evening, we have in custody some 20 German soldiers from the IV Reserve Corps of the 2nd Army. This puts our cells past capacity. With one exception, I recommend they be shipped to the camps as soon as feasible. Prisoner 73014, and I would like to hold. Before capture, he ripped his rank and the insignia from his uniform, so his rank remains unknown. Since capture, he has refused to say a word. I suspect he may be an officer or other important person. I believe once removed from his men, we can break him. Please advise. And that's the thing they've mentioned in like programs and stuff, where some soldiers, when they've been in a battle, they've been told to take their colours and their insignia off, because otherwise the enemy will deliberately shoot for the officers. Remember, there's one in particular. I don't know if it's like from the Vietnam War where he was asked like, why are they all shooting at me? And so one of the other soldiers told him he still had his rank insignia on him. So the enemy knew he was an officer. So M. Fernier. I have ordered increased security for the arsenal, lock and code, and I will root out those responsible for this horrendous act. Justice will be done for France. Shooting the Beast. Situation report. After Tremblay's death, the bunker descended into chaos. I've retaken control and ordered the men to form up into squads. They're to hunt the beast down and kill it. They tell me it's not possible. They tell me the bullets don't kill it. They only buy a little time and the beast comes back angrier. Cowards. I've sent them back out now to do as they should, hunt and kill it. If they fail, they'll face a worse fate than claws in the darkness. Sent LaRue's report. I am putting this into writing what I reported to both of my immediate superiors. Last evening, 14th of May, I was assigned to aid the engineers in mapping the Roman tunnels. As I entered the deepest area of the tunnels, I noticed strange glowing liquid seeping from the walls. When I turned around, the walls of the tunnels themselves were suddenly gone, and I was standing in a vast plain of darkness. In the distance there was a sickly light that seemed to be calling me forward. Between it and me, malformed shadows moved. I blinked again, it was gone, I was back in the tunnel. It lasted but a split second, but I am quite convinced that what I saw was no daydream, it was real. Since that experience, I have felt haunted, like a part of me is still there, stuck in the tunnels. I keep seeing shapes moving at the edge of my vision. I am formally requesting medical leave, please help me. Because I know at least in Amnesia, what was it? Rebirth, there's like some other dimension you go to. That could be what that is. It might also be where the monster's from. Do I want to keep the flare? No, let's not keep it for now, because I need to save some room. Is there any more fuel left in here? Was that a key? No, I think it's just a tool, like a file or something. Well, we've got no more fuel. That's not good. I know there's inventory like upgrades, and I think there may have been one in the room we were just in. Oh! Hello! Just in time. Let's see first though. So missing storage is there, and soldier quarters are down this way. So we want to go directly forward. We were off down at maintenance, but that's not on the map yet. Whether you can add it to the map, I'm not sure. I also want to see if I can unlock this route just below the marker, because that's where we went to, but the door was locked. Something on this side is blocking it. So strategic operations. I think we went into that room. Reynard's room was blocked. I think Delisi's one was where we found... That's the one I think where we found the note telling us to go to quarters. Because we moved from, I think, the lounge into Delisi's room. The wine cellar I don't think we went into. Because we didn't really go down into the maintenance area. That seems like it's going to have fuel in there though. Arsenal I think we'll stay away from now, especially because we can't actually get in there. The exit is to the right if we go out the door, but that's all blocked off. The prison, that's where the prisoner is going to be. So we've got missing storage and soldiers' quarters. Storage is closer. So we can group by date. or the author. We've got the photo, so that's the beast clawing at one of the doors. That must be the tunnels then. That's the things they found in there. Oh, and that's, I guess, the monsters found one of them. So we've got another code. That's going to be a locker code. I'm trying to find what's in the missionary area. That might be where one of the explosive parts is. This is the communications room one. So I think in that mission area, that's I think where part of the explosive to escape is. So I think first... Oh no, that's the wrong button. We're going to go to missing storage, see what's in there first. And then I think we'll go down to the quarter area. Unless we decide to go to prison first, but it might be better to use quarters first. Go where the game wants us for the moment. So if we can, what we want to be doing is assign a button. Okay. Combine. We don't want to combine it. So make it left on the D-pad. So what I'm curious is, after we've used this can, if we pick up another one, will it still be assigned to that button? If so, that'd be very useful. Okay, this doesn't get us a lot. I'm thinking whether we try it. I'm gonna save. I think what I'm gonna do is because missing storage from here is down to the left and then forward. Oh my god. I haven't felt dread like this since Alien Isolation. This is really not great. Oh. So let's update what we know. We cannot get into missing storage, it's locked. There could be a way through to that little cubby hole along this exit path. There's like an alcove. We might be able to get through and then open it from the other side. Meanwhile, the battle's going on overhead. We know we need to get a wheel. That might be in the prison area. Because I assume what that wheel is going to do is going to open the officers' quarters. Not the officers' quarters. It's going to open this path leading to the arsenal. Okay, So I'll think what I'll do is I'll check this little cubby hole area here first, just to see if we can get into missing storage through there. Because we could... Because we have a back way now into the officers' quarter area. We didn't use the wine cellar yet. We haven't been in there. The only thing is, because it's dark, the monster will come, I think, just if we make sound. Like a lot of noise. The problem is, because that light keeps running out, that's gonna be giving us away every so often. So it's gonna be a very big risk. Yeah, so there's no way through. We might have to blow up the door. There is a barrel down the quarters, but I don't think I can shove it all the way down to here. I'll have a look in this general area and see if I can find anything that goes boom. But we need to try and see... The main thing we want to find is fuel, and the moment we get fuel we just need to backtrack immediately. Because as far as I know, this is the only generator on the map. It's not like you've got a generator in each area. This is the only one. Let's check our note. What do we get? How to get the hell out of here. Okay, that's updated the map. Good. Have not seen another human for hours now. I might be the last. But in the hope that there might be another, I leave this now so you do not waste any time. This is the only exit. The only way out of this hell of our own making. It was blown closed. It needs to be blown open. Don't bother digging. Impossible. Blow it up. The dynamite is locked in the arsenal. The detonator handle is somewhere down in the Roman tunnels deeper in hell. I go now to try and retrieve them both. Though I do not know if you exist, I pray for you, please extend me the same courtesy. Nope, wrong button. Okay, so... I think the engineer said the tunnels are in maintenance. I think that's where the tunnels are, because I think it said they were maintenance workers and they found the tunnel. Let's check. Our storage area and into the old Roman tunnels. Okay. Okay, so because of that, that might be why storage is now marked on our map. That could be why they've marked missing storage, because that's where the tunnels are. It seems like the most likely one. Because otherwise, why would they have marked it? Because I can't see any other note which marks it for any reason. So we need to get into storage to get the tunnel. Can't get to Arsenal without the wheel. The wheel might be in the prison. But soldiers' quarters is going to be important, because if we don't have that code, we can't really get into Arsenal. So that comes first. Maintenance I'd like to get to, just because it feels like there'll be a lot of fuel down there, but I feel like we want to just go to quarters first, because the guy said don't waste any time. Now that we know it's marked, I think that's probably where we want to be going. So if we're going that far out, I think we are just going to have to use the fuel and just hope we can find stuff to bring back. We've got about 12 minutes. So we're going... Okay, so it's left from where storage is. So if we had an explosive barrel, I would drag it down to hit one of these doors and open it. Oh! Okay, there is a way in. Got more fuel. Oh. Hi. Let's get that fuel in the generator. Okay, yeah, it saved the placement on the controller, that's good. So I don't need to reset the binding every time. Okay, what we got there? 25 minutes? Yeah, about 24 minutes possibly. Okay, I've only got one bullet, and because it's in a weird placement, we're going to have to pull the trigger a few times to align the bullet. I'm not risking that if I don't have to, though. Okay, the lockers are in here. Okay, what do we have? This pauses the game. Hopefully it doesn't use up any fuel. So Bardin 6834. Oh wait, Delise. We've got his, I think. Yeah, 5342. Okay, we've got the wheel. Lambert, we don't have his.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink, argue. God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
I wonder if we left Lambert then and that's why. Okay, so 6. Was that not it? No, 3, 4. Okay. None of these other ones are open yet. Don't think there's any more fuel in here. Oh fuck, the wheel's close to where that monster's gonna come up. Let's store the stuff we don't need. Don't need that. Or the gas grenade. Okay, it looks like that storage area isn't where the tunnel is then. It's somewhere else. Okay, let's try and get it. Okay, we've opened the prison. What's the time like? 10 minutes. Oh, the communications are so far down. Okay, there's another map. Okay, I'm going to backtrack with the fuel. Okay, we should be fine. Oh, the text. How long have we got now? About just under 24 minutes again. So our goal for now is trying to get to that map. One moment. I don't need this. I don't know if this affects how much power gets consumed, but we don't need this area. We're not in this area yet. Let's turn it off. Okay, no, this area we want on. This area has to stay on at all times. So that's just a cubby hole. We've got the prison open. We're going to go to communications first, though. Okay, it doesn't seem like it takes us long to load now. We've been here once. So we can't get into that. We have to go around the back. We have rats. Mess hall, communications. Yeah, there's rats nearby. Oh! Oh god, oh god. The power in this part of the facility is daisy chain. Set off the power in one section in the chain, the subsequent areas will go off as well. Switches should only be turned off under extraordinary circumstances like when I say so. Pranks and mischief will be reported directly to Reynard. Empty bottle can be thrown as a distraction. Yeah, I think it left. I think it left. Okay, we're running out of time. What we got? About 24 minutes maybe? Well, I thought it's real time, but I don't think it is. It goes really fast. I don't think it is minute based. Is our map updated as well? No, it's still the same. Any more notes? No, just about the switches. Oh, Arsenal is unlocked. But we need a code, so that's why we're going into communications. We need to get the code first. Okay, that's my alarm to tell me I'm running out of time for this episode. So, I'll have to leave episode 2 here and see everyone in next episode 3. See ya!